So let's discuss the altercation at the last board meeting. The meetings have been tense and confrontational for some time. I believe this is a tone that has been set by Tiffany Henyard. When you attend a town hall meeting dressed as Nino Brown and play Rihanna B Better Have My Money to remind the residents they need to pay.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing.
Here she is starting a Dolton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City. Later, punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
Use the police force as your personal bodyguards to the point where they are racking up thousands of dollars in overtime.
Dolton trustee Brittany Norwood says Henyard began assembling her details shortly after being elected in 2021, using hand-picked Dolton police officers. Using a Freedom of Information request, we obtained the work records for 6 of the officers assigned to Henyard's security detail at various times, and showed them to some of Dolton's trustees. This is a Freedom of Information request we did to see how much overtime these officers are making on her security detail.
Oh, wow. 162 hours.
162. Well, that's nothing. What goes through your mind when you see these numbers?
It's disappointing. It's frustrating.
The officers are paid every 2 weeks, which without overtime is 80 hours. But when they're put on Henyard's detail, that 80 hours balloons to well over 100 hours, sometimes 200 hours. And in the case of Officer Terry Young last May, 303 hours worked over a 2-week period. That resulted in a single paycheck of more than $13,000.
How? How does a person put in a 2-week pay period, 303 hours? That's impossible. That's impossible.
336
Does he
hours.
never go to sleep?
Refusing to issue business licenses to the extent that the business owner is compelled to file a lawsuit. And even after the judge instructs you to issue the license, you still refuse. The judge then has to hold you in contempt.
The mayor of Dolton was back in a courtroom today. A business owner took legal action after she says the mayor refused to sign paperwork she needed to open her business. Regina Waldrop was in the court for today's hearing.
This is the 3rd time this year that this case has been before a Cook County judge. Today, the owners of the business are able to walk away with 2 of the 3 liquor licenses they applied for, while Mayor Henyard is facing a serious charge from the judge. Frustration and relief for a small business owner.
It's about time.
Tiffany Henyard left a Cook County courtroom with the liquor licenses she needs to open St. Patrick's, a family-owned restaurant and banquet hall on Lincoln Avenue in Dolton.
This should have been over, like he said, in November.
Henyard took legal action after she says she wasn't able to obtain licenses from Mayor Tiffany Henyard, who also serves as liquor commissioner. On Wednesday, Cook County Judge Cecilia Horan gave Henyard until 5 p.m. Thursday night to sign the licenses, but that deadline not met. In court Friday, Henyard signed them after the judge threatened her with contempt. After the licenses were signed, the judge found Henyard in indirect criminal contempt, but she wasn't taken into custody.
There are different kinds of contempt. What that means is that in the presence of the court, the mayor was disrespectful to the authority of the court because she was asked by the judge, will you sign the licenses, yes or no? And instead of answering the judge's question, she was, she didn't talk in circles. So because of that, the judge held her in indirect criminal contempt.
Max Solomon is Henyard's attorney.
It's very important for the people to understand that the documents that were signed today had another entity on there.
And so that was the holdup on your...
That was the holdup. That was the only thing.
Kamara says she's lost time and money. She says she wants Henyard to pay.
We want her to be fined. We want her to pay my client's attorney's fees. And we want damages.
We are wasting money every day. This building, nice building that people could have used, and jobs.
As for that criminal contempt charge, the judge is giving Mayor Henyard time to respond. This matter heads back to court next week. Reporting from Daly Center, I'm Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Having people falsely arrested for exercising their First Amendment's right.
Cell phone video provided to CBS 2 shows some of those arrests. Dolton police says the crowd crossed barriers and police lines that were set up, and that's when the arrests occurred. Protesters we spoke with say they were peacefully demonstrating on the sidewalk. It all happened near 142nd in Chicago, just a block or so from Village Hall. Several police departments were called in, including state police. We spoke with Camilla Williams, who says she was one of the people detained and released tonight.
He told me I was arrested for disturbance. So I got some disturbance charges, and you know, I feel like my rights to protest was infringed on.
This mishap cost Dolton $900,000, or attempting to shame someone about their level of education.
With a credit card, and we just go a little further for those that didn't graduate from high school. So when it comes
to on, she set the tone. That being said, we have to talk about someone else who was involved in this brawl. Jedidiah Brown. I know some people are going to disagree, but the facts are the facts. When you give a speech implying that Tiffany Henyard slept her way to the top, that she doesn't take care of her child, and that she's a B, you are only adding fuel to the already intense situation. As an activist, I think it would be safe to say that your goal is to achieve a resolution for the citizens of Dolton. After finishing his speech, he said he was returning to his seat. Some reports state he was approaching Tiffany Henyard. Video footage showed that he came from the front of the room to make his speech. So I think it would be safe to say that he was returning to his seat and not approaching Tiffany Henyard. As he headed back to his seat, he said Kamal would call him a B something.
Now, if you look at the video, I made my comment, and yes, I did call her a bitch. That is an actual description of how I feel about her. She sat up there and she demeaned that woman. She said, and you without a high school diploma. She literally said, y'all, if you watch, I don't have to explain the meeting because you've seen the meeting. You've seen the meeting. But after I made my comment, I went to take my narrow black ass to my seat, and then that man called me a bitch something. So when he called me back, because all y'all that got it twisted, I said, what did you say? And I went back there to figure out what he said, and at that time, I literally saw what looked like it was about to be the beginning of a fight, and okay.
So he went back there to see what he said. Here is the thing. The situation between Jedidiah Brown, Tiffany Henyard, Kamal Woods had already reached a boiling point. Several weeks ago, there was a protest outside Tiffany Henyard's mother's house because I guess they said that's where she lives. I am unsure what they were protesting, but things got intense.
Well, there was a whole woman out there who could barely feed her damn child because she told the mayor that she was sexually assaulted, and y'all tried to cover it up instead of be honorable.
Cover up queen. Cover up queen.
How long y'all thought this was gonna last?
What's this, like a baby Rom situation? It's like a lady Rom situation?
Yeah, exactly. You better ask Rom about us.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this the crew right here. I ain't even trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass. This the crew.
Happy New Year.
You won't know.
Get a nice sleep.
Tiffany has got to go.
Hey, ho.
You don't got to fight us. Tell your daughter to face the music and ask about her conduct.
Show up at the meeting.
That's all.
That's it, that's all.
And tell her that the good people of INA has funded all the protection around me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there go another car?
Yeah, there go another one. He gonna say his.
We got a lot of police out here.
Give it to him.
Okay.
Oh, that's hey, ho, ho. Andrew Holmes has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Andrew Holmes has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Andrew Holmes has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. Andrew Holmes has got to go. Hey, ho, ho. The cover-up queen has got to go. Hey, ho, ho.
Name and the best.
First, it's not. We got to call for.
You always looking for shit.
Hey, don't do that. Don't disrespect me.
I can do what I want to do because I can talk. So what's up?
We got to call here because somebody was blocking the driveway. That's how we respond.
Is it true?
It's them. It's them.
Can you listen? After we find out from the house who called was blocking the driveway, my officer just said it wasn't blocking the driveway, so that's what we go from there. Other than that, we just told you we got a 10 o'clock ordinance.
I know.
Other than that, please be peaceful. Not blocking the driveway. They don't want you on the property, and we're going from there.
We got it.
We ain't been over there.
No, it's perfectly fine.
Well, who called you? Because we didn't.
We got a call from here that you guys was blocking the driveway, which you say that they wasn't. So stay out the driveway.
We been right here.
Oh, they were blocking. You know what it was?
I'm going to get them, close them Airbnbs down, bro. It's legal.
I am.
Got a
I'm
question.
taking it. I'm gonna take
You
it.
lost them. Where was he at? It's a couple
It ain't gonna be
missing.
running, bro. No, not that much long. Get as much money as you can.
Hold that for me, Camilla.
Get one side. What you say?
Hold this for me so I can
Nigga,
get
I'm
the
right
other
here.
one.
You don't need to tell me to come nowhere else. I'm right here. I'm right here, bitch. Yeah, you're a bitch. That was the best you got. You're a bitch. You a weak ass bitch. You a tall, dumb, goofy looking bitch. You a whole motherfucking lapdog ass bitch. Coon ass nigga bitch. Dumb ass bitch. Stupid, weird ass bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Nah, man, they didn't want to approach that like y'all be intimidating. Now y'all be intimidating. Now look, now y'all want to talk that shit. Everybody want to talk about, oh, he only talks to women. They intimidate women. They try to suppress them from talking. So now you dealing with. Now I'm talking to y'all weird ass, weak ass niggas. Y'all thought this was y'all shit. This Dalton shit, and I'm here to get it back for him, punk ass.
Nope, Jedidiah, come on, Jed.
You got it. Come on. I'm right here. I'm right here, punk. I'm right here. You just said you was gonna kick my shit in. Come do it. Come do it. You ain't matching shit, cause you would have been a king, you fucking clown.
Oh, what?
Bro, do you see this? I didn't steal shit to drive this motherfucker. I got a driver, nigga. I got a real driver. Your shit is stolen from taxpayers. Don't get mad because you don't know where my money come from. I didn't have to get with a motherfucker I don't love to come up.
So as you can see, the situation was already at 100. So what did he think was going to happen when he approached? It seems like Homeboy was just itching for a confrontation. One of the roles of a community activist is to de-escalate situations, not intensify them. But that's my take. Let me know what you think in the comments.